Hi to everyone. Today we are going to creating one more Spring Boot application by using STS tool. In our previous video, already we explained how to create Spring Boot application. That one also Spring Boot web application by using Spring Initializer. Okay. And today I am going to clearly explaining you how to create Spring Boot web application by using STS tool. Guys, and before going talking about STS tool, actually what is the STS IDE? STS. One thing here, STS is nothing but a IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment, and this IDE to compile, edit, and run our Java code. So, just I give a simple example here about the STS IDE. Please understand, Spring Tool Suite is an IDE to develop Spring applications, and this ID is specially given to Spring Boot developers. Okay, and it is an Eclipse based development environment. Means, and how our Eclipse ID looks like the same format this ID will be looks like, and it provides a ready to use environment to implement, run, deploy, and debug our applications. This is a small definition I given, guys. And before starting to creating our Spring Boot application by using STS tool, and guys, in my previous video already clearly explaining you, we are going to creating our Spring Boot application in two ways. The first way is nothing but by using Spring Initializer. The second way is nothing but by using STS tool. And today we will see and how to create our Spring Boot application by using STS tool. Now, here steps one are there, and simply and open our Spring Tool Suite ID, and in that we have a one menu. The menu is nothing but a file menu. Look at here, click on the file menu, and here select new, then select Spring Starter project option, and there one separate pop-up window will be displayed, and there you can provide our group ID information, means our package name and our Spring Boot project folder name. So these all are called what we call artifact information. So after giving all the artifact informations, simply you can add required dependencies. Okay, and after dependencies, simply you can click on finish button. Automatically, our Spring Boot folder will be created in our STS tool. So let us see step by step how to create our Spring Boot application by using STS tool. Okay, coming to the point, guys, and this is my STS tool. Okay, already we saw how to download and how to install this STS tool in our previous video. Now I am going to creating Spring Boot web application by using STS. For that, step number one is here you can go to the file menu and then click new. Here we have a option Spring Starter project. Just click on it, and one window is came. Guys, remember one thing, even my STS tool also creating Spring Boot project by using start.spring.io website. So what I am telling, either you are going to using STS tool or you are going to Spring Initializer. Even STS tool also internally creating our Spring Boot project by using start.spring.io website. So this is very, very important, and observe these things. Now here I am going to creating my Spring Boot project name. That is what I am going to creating first. That's why I am giving one hyphen. Okay, Spring Boot web application, like that I give it. And guys, I am going to creating Spring Boot application with the help of Maven tool. Here we have a three types of tools: Gradle or Groovy, Gradle, Kotlin, but I am going to creating with Maven. And now I am going to creating the jars. Now in my PC, okay, I installed Java version is called 17, so I am going to select 17 here, but we have a many versions, but I'm going to selecting 17, and I'm creating Spring Boot project by using Java framework, right? Now I'm going to creating the package name. So the package name is what, com.yakub, and observe here our project name and artifact ID both are same, and they are asking some description. So simply demo project for Spring Boot web application. Spring Boot web application like this you can use. And remember guys, group ID is what com.yakub, and my package name also I'm going to using same thing com.yakub, right? After giving this artifact information, simply click on next button, and here it will ask you Spring Boot version. You can, no problem sir, you can either you can use a 3.x version or 2.x versions, but I'm going to using here 2.x versions. Now I'm going to creating simple web application. Okay, and my view also creating with JSP file. Just I'm creating one small JSP file, and in that JSP file display I'm going to displaying simple welcome to Spring Boot web application like that. So to creating Spring Boot web application or REST API application, you know guys, already told you. Now I am going to adding one dependency. The dependency called what is Spring Web. So simply I am going to adding only one dependency. Later we can see, okay, remaining dependencies. Then after adding required dependencies, simply click on next button and then click on finish button guys. So once you click finish button, automatically our Spring Boot application going to creating, and here something is loading, import getting started content, and it will become 100 percentage compulsory. You have to wait up to, okay, it will come 100 percentage. Now it is creating. Now after complete that one, and I will show you how to create our first Spring Boot web application. Okay, almost done guys here. Okay, now finally our project is created, and observe here, and this is the option actually. This is our Spring Boot web application folder, and please observe all the files. The first default folder is nothing but a src main java, and this default folder having a one package name. The package name is called com.yakub, and this package having a one file, you know guys, this is very important file, and this is the first file in our Spring Boot project, that is called application.java. And you know guys, by default this is nothing but a main class, and this main class already annotated with one annotation, that is what Spring Boot application annotation. And every time our Spring Boot execution start from this file only, please remember. And next we have another folder that is called src main resource, and here you can focus on one file, that is your application.properties. And this file using for, I am going to using for to give the port number code and view resolver code. If required, you can use database properties also, right? But today I am going to creating web application, and I'm going to displaying my what output in JSP file. That's why what I'm going to doing. And here we have another folder, that is what src. In src we have another folder that is called main, and in that main I am going to creating one folder. The folder name is called web app. Here is the option, go to the folder. I am going to creating one folder is what, web app. Web app, then click finish button, and observe here guys, inside the main one folder is created, that is called web app. Now inside the web app, now I am going to creating one more folder with the name of views. With the name of views, you can use any other name also, but for easy convention purpose I am going to using views. Then click on finish button, right? And in this file, in this views, now I am going to creating one JSP file. So simply what you will do, right click on it and go to the new. Here we have a option file. Okay, my file name is what's our home.jsp. Just give the one file, then click finish button, and automatically here is came. So it is going to directly opening with the VS code, no problem, no problem. Just I am going to copying that piece of code. Just I given small header here, please. Simply I given small message. Just I am going to copy and pasting here. So means I given small message, welcome to Spring Boot web application. So today I am going to displaying my response on JSP file. So that's why I created JSP file. So go to file menu and save all. Okay. Then once close this file, not required to us. Okay, JSP file is created. And now to open your output in JSP file, now we have to create one controller. So for that, to creating controller, what I am doing today, and we have a one package. What is the package name here? com.yakub. And in that package, I am going to creating separate package called com.yakub.controller. Controller. So this is the correct approach. Okay, controller. Then do finish. Okay, and in this package, I am going to creating the one controller. The controller name is what? I am going to giving here my controller, right? So my controller class. You can use any name, but okay, I'm going to using my controller and do finish button. Guys, remember here today we are going to creating web application. That's why, and this class must be annotated with at the rate controller, right? And control shift O simply. And now our controller package will be imported. Control shift O. I think it is taking time for loading purpose. No problem. Now that error is gone, and here I am going to creating small method. That is method is what? Public void. My method not void. Better take a string. No string. And my method name is what, sir? My home page. My home page. Or simply you can use home page. Method name is what? Home page. Home page. Right. And this one written here, my response going to showing me on home. Understand here, home is nothing but a my JSP file. This is very, very important. And to display your output in JSP file, this control required one request. So to give the request here by using request mapping annotation. Request mapping annotation, right? Control shift to go. Here my URL name is what? Simply I am giving home URL. Not good. Something is happening. Mapping a spell mistake I given. Remove 1P. Control shift 4. Now it is working, guys. Right? And after giving this one, simply save your all files. Save your all files. Okay, then simply you can start your execution. But before going to starting here, first we have to decide our view and next our port number code. So why I'm talking about port number code, guys? Already in my PC Tomcat server is running. So my Tomcat server running on 8080 port number. That's why I'm going to changing my port number, and to write port number code here we have a file application.properties file. So how to write that port number code? Simply you can write server. Okay, here I am writing server dot port colon. I am giving my port number is what? 9000. And this is what port number code. The reason is what already explained you. Again, I am going to explaining you. Already in my PC, Tomcat server is running. So that Tomcat server running on port number is what? 8080. Simply I am going to changing the port number with what? 9000. Guys, today I am going to displaying my output on JSP file. So here we have to write the view resolver code. View resolver code. Then how to write? It is having a 2 lines of code. So that I am going to writing. That is that spring dot and MVC dot view dot. Here you can write one word prefix. Prefix is nothing but here you can use our folder name. So in web app, we created one file folder. What is the folder here? Views folder, right? Inside the views, we have a which files? JSP file. That's why you can use a jspring dot and MVC dot and view dot. Here you can write a suffix, and here you can use dot JSP file. So this 2 lines code tells you view resolver code, and means our Spring Boot application to display our output in JSP file. First, we have to give the JSP file in one folder where we created in SRC main web app. Inside we created the views. Inside the views folder, we created the home.jsp file. So our prefix name is what? To write the view resolver code, we have read two types of attributes here, prefix and suffix. So prefix can hold our folder name and suffix can hold our file extension. So very, very important. Okay, then save this one. And next point, look at here. And once you can check your Tomcat versions are here. And the version is what's that 9.0.75. Okay, the reason is what I'm telling you, already Tomcat jar file available in our project, but that jar dependency code not available in our pom.xml file. So that I am going to adding with version name. Simply go to our browser. Here we have a one website, that is what Maven repository, MVN repository, and come to here this website. Now I am going to adding that dependency code. And how to find? We are going to adding here Tomcat Jasper. Then click on search button, and just we saw guys, this is the Tomcat Jasper link. And what version they are asking? 9.0.75. And here you can find here many jars are available, but you can focus on 9.0.75. And just here is the dependency code. Just copy here and minimize this window and go to your project folder, end of the structure. Here we have a file pom.xml file. Open here, and here we have a tab dependencies, right? And between the dependencies, simply you can paste here our dependency, that is what Tomcat Jasper. And simply you can do control yes, and our dependency is loading here. Okay, it's loading. Right, almost done. Okay guys, loaded. And after that simply you can close this file. Now I am going to showing the output. So guys, to run this application we have to go with application.java, right? What we will do, right click on it, and here we have a option run as a Spring Boot application. Now you can see our output, right? Already we saw okay, this is our Spring Boot console. Now our application is running. So something we are getting the error was port number 8080 was already in use. Okay, what I will do and go to application.property. Just I am going to changing this one here, port number, what, 1000. No problem. You can change any port number. It will give like this sometimes, guys. Don't worry. Okay, just you can stop your server and again go to the application.java. Application.java. Is there any here? No. All right, minimize it, right click on it, and run as a Spring Boot application. Anyhow, our application is started. Okay, here Tomcat started on port number 1000 and started application. Guys, and if you see your output, what you will do, go to the browser and take the new tab. Right here you can type localhost. What is our port number here? I given 1000 slash, I given one URL. The URL is what? Home. So when you click this enter button, look at here, and your output is coming. And in our JSP file, look at welcome to Spring Boot web application. Right? In our previous application, I display the output inside the browser. Okay, but today I display the output inside the JSP file. Understand, guys? Already I created here JSP file. Understand? I'm going to showing you again, guys. Please understand here the JSP file. Okay, and here open with the text editor. Look at, I'm changing here. Previously I given what, red color. Now I am going to changing for purpose. Now I am going to giving green color. Right, control yes, I saved this application. Right, so this is what welcome to Spring Boot web application. I given response in home.jsp file. Okay, to get this output, what I will do, again stop the server once, again go to our application.java, and here you can right click on it, go to run as a Spring Boot application. And again, our Spring Boot project will be started. And what port number? 1000 port number. Once you can see here in console, okay, started Spring Boot application. Okay, and simply go to the browser. Here you can type same thing. Okay, same thing and enter it. What happened? So welcome to Spring Boot web application. Okay, I hope you understand, guys. Please do yourself and practice yourself. Thank you. Okay, we'll meet with next video.